The need came about is because we didn't have that connection. We have probably close to 5,000 citizens that reside in the state of California, but how are we staying connected? And that's very important because we need a place where we can come together, and that's cultural preservation, coming together, making sure that we're teaching the young, making sure we're listening to the elders, and because they're knowledge keepers. So that's what it was really about, is just to bring everybody together and just have a place where we can come and we can be Mvskoke and we can be proud to be who we are, because as it stands now, people are scattered, they feel the disconnect because we don't live back home in Oklahoma. And you also feel sometimes less than because you're struggling with your identity because you have nothing to identify with. But when you have a community of people who share the same culture and language, that becomes our identity. And that's what will make us strong. I was having a conversation with someone in one of the departments. Say, for instance, if you can look at voting and say that you have maybe 800 people that are participating in the election process, but you show a population of, say, 5,000. That's the opportunity that's there. That's the opportunity that our government needs to start looking at, to say, okay, let's go do a needs assessment. Let's figure out what our citizens, now I'm going to start calling us District 9, because when we are referred to as at large, we're kind of pushed to the side. I saw that when I saw the candidate profiles, we were referred to as they and them. That was hurtful. We are not they or them, we are us, period. And Creek Nation needs to take note of that people are hurting because we feel so disconnected, isolated. There's so much opportunity to improve that communication, to improve the services that we are entitled to. We need our own seat at the table. It would be unrealistic to have the expectation that a national council seat can represent at-large or District 9 citizens. How are you able to advocate for District 9 where you have no connection? You don't know what our needs are. I would like to know what their experience is with District 9 citizens. They don't have any experience. But when you have someone, say myself, I'll just put myself in that position, I'm clearly aware of the needs because I live outside the boundaries. I know how to come here, like I've been doing, advocating on behalf of California citizens. And it's just merely creating my seat at the table to say, look, this is what we're going through. These are the issues that we're faced with. How can we work together? Right now, we're currently doing Facebook Lives. I believe it's Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. We're very active in providing a platform for the candidates to come in and kind of, introduce themselves, talk to us about their platform. After primary, we're going to invite them back, but this time it's going to be more question-driven from the citizens, information that we gather from the citizens in California. We do plan to start having events, but we're trying to focus on getting through the election. Beginning of the year, our goal is once a quarter is to have a community gathering, but based on the demographics, being smart about it. One in Fresno, San Bernardino, Riverside, Los Angeles County, San Diego County, but also in those gatherings, providing more workshops. Our young girls learning how to make ribbon skirts, pucker toe moccasins, really providing that cultural relevancy that our citizens are desperately seeking right now. I'm just hoping that what we're doing in California, we inspire other District 9 communities. Because when our voices become louder, people will listen to us. My motto has been lately is that if we're not being invited to the table, we create our own table. We do that by showing up and voting. We have to participate in the voting process because what's been happening, District 9 citizens have not been really participating. We're not seeing the numbers. But when we start to rise up, that's our table. Now we will get the attention of the government to say, we want a seat at your table. What can we do? Let's talk.